Slapchop Ghazghkull Thraka. Do the Slapchop method. I'm going to use Dawnstone as my gray to highlight over this primed miniature, primed in black. I've got this set as like ×10 speed. We're just going to cruise right on through it. Popped his shoulder guard off, shoulder pad, so gluing it back on real quick. Using the Army Painter dry brush. Just really working that gray down in there. Only need the black in the deepest parts, so gotta make sure we get gray anywhere we want some color. Black won't hold any color, so looking good already. Looks like I held the miniature a little too high out of view, but there we go. I like to do circular motions, try to catch every edge with that dry brush. Really, just with the gray done, you can already see a huge difference. Alright, now we got some white scar. Do the same thing again, this time a little light-handed. You don't need the white to push down as deep. Good idea to leave a good chunk of it gray. Brightest parts more white. Maybe you hit it twice with the dry brush. Just makes a huge difference. Just be thinking white's gonna be bright, gray's gonna be mid, and black's gonna be black. If you leave something black, it will stay black. Alright. Here's the paints we're gonna use, at least plan on using. Love this plague bear's flesh for orc skin. Looks so good. He doesn't have a whole lot of skin. Got Gargax Sewer. He's got some pants on, surprisingly. I mean, it's not surprising he's wearing pants, but surprising you can see them. I'm glad he's wearing pants. Alright, we're going to do some Basilicon of Gray on that middle. Get the claw done. That's how I've got that trip, but I'm pretty sure there's more we'll do with that later. I think this is Black Templar. We're going to hit all that armor. Lots of black. Put it on pretty liberally. Just try not to let it pool. Basically on this guy, when in doubt, it's probably black. You can check out the box art. Try really hard not to get it on anything that's a different color. You'll lose that Slapchop highlight. Do the gun as well. I think we're grabbing some ball red. Quite a bit of red on him. The whole face mask. Careful not to get any on his face. A couple of these dangly bits. Not his dangly bits. You know what I mean. Little armor plate on the claw. And we're going to go ahead and use that on the piece of metal on his head and on the lens of his eye and the cloak. And here we are. I think we're 3 colors in, and he's, already looking cool. Skeletal horde for that skull on top. Couple skulls. I think this is that Ghazghkull sewer. Put on those pipes. Skeletal horde back again on the horns. Back to the silicon gray to do the pipes up top. Get some of the backpack. Dude's looking great. Some metal around the base of the horns. Watching for anything that's pulled up. Chains. It looks like I missed filming where I dry brushed some of the lead belcher kind of all over the black. You can see it here. Just a dry brush of lead belcher over the top of the claw and everything else that's black metal, so it kind of gives it that chipped metallic look. So you'll definitely want to hit that step, otherwise he's pretty just flat black. Yeah, you see all the metal that's kind of on top of the black, so that's an important step. Get some red back out, a couple spots I missed. Symbol on that gun, it looks like. I don't think I pointed out earlier, but you can tell the base has also been slap chopped and dry brush. We get some, I believe this is Agros Dunes or something like that. I start just putting it everywhere. Ooh, with that metal. Gravelord Gray from Army Painter here. Put that on the metal down there. Silicon Gray would be just fine too. We're just looking for a slightly different color to split him from the base a little bit. Here's the dunes, the technical dunes. So I think I wasn't too happy with the contrast paint on the bottom. It didn't quite give me the look I wanted. So this is the technical kind of sand. Build that up a little bit. Yeah, I like that a bit more. Optional, of course. Do the base however you like. Clearly I didn't wait for the contrast paint to dry, so it's kind of mixing in there. I didn't mind. Alright, so here's our finished product. I think I've missed filming, but just put no oil on the base. Pop some of those details out. And then I ran Black Templar around the base as well. 90-minute speed paint. Doesn't get a whole lot quicker than that. I mean, someone who paints a lot and knows what they're doing probably do it half that time, but I think he looks pretty dang good considering the amount of time spent painting. So all the paints we used: Blood Belcher, Armageddon, Dust. We used White Scar and Dawnstone, Ball Red, Sangam Speed Paints, Plague Bear Flesh, Pallid Witch Flesh, Black Templar, Skeletal Horde, Basilicanum Grey, Agaros Dunes, and Contrasts, Garagax Sewer. That's him. Ta-da!